Hello, good evening and welcome to the final group game of the UEFA Champions League. This is the second game in what has been a very busy December. As you know, in the last episode we beat West Brom in the first game of December. That was part of a double-header with Manchester United before that. We've got games coming up. Next episode we've got a league game at home to West Ham and then another home match with Leicester in the Capital One quarter-final. Then we're going to sim the Derby match away. And then another double-header on the 23rd of December against Manchester City at home. And then we're down on the south coast on, believe it or not, Christmas Day against Southampton. Yes, Burnley are playing Southampton on Christmas Day. Funny how the fixtures. And then 2 days later, when we 2 days later we play Manchester United. And there we go. And then obviously Sunderland's coming as a home game as well. Also, we'll have news of the third round draw, hopefully, of the FA Cup as well. The Emirates FA Cup, a trophy that we did win last season. So it's all a very busy month to come. And as I say, it should be fun all the same. But it's away to Celtic Park. This is the whole episode is devoted to this one match, and it's away at Celtic. Let's get over to Celtic Park. I'm ready and waiting to take you through the Battle of Britain, second part 2, final part of 2, and the final group game of this Champions League. We're assured of a last 16 place. We do need to win though to top the group. Let's see how we get on up in Scotland tonight. Good evening everybody and welcome to the final Champions League group game from a very snowy and chilly Celtic Park. It's one for it's a night there when we're up in the commentary box and we have to wrap up warm. Burnley and Celtic go at each other for the second part of the Battle of Britain. 2 goals in the previous game for Danny Ings as Burnley look to do the double over Celtic. Celtic nothing to play for except pride. Burnley could do with winning the match to make sure that they get a better draw in the last 16. So to qualify first is an incentive, but they've got to beat this Celtic side. Not too many household names. Lee Griffiths being one of them. Charlie Mulgrew, Scott Brown certainly being others. Barley is the goalkeeper. So it's not a bad side that Ronnie Dyer has put out. Burnley are sticking with the same squad that's seen them through the last few games. As I'd say, it's the same goalkeeper, same back four, same midfield, and of course the same top 2, Mr. Balotelli and Mr. Ings. You Never Walk Alone is also the Celtic anthem, of course, in these parts. We have the fluorescent yellow ball on display tonight here in Glasgow. Refereeing factors from France, Benoit Talley. Celtic in the hoops, of course, and Burnley, need I remind you, claret and blue. And away we go here in the snow. It's conditions really rather suited to the Burnley players than the Celtic players, although it does snow a lot in Glasgow and certainly Scotland this time of year. Johansson. Borgarita. Griffiths, rather Brown playing key in the midfield up towards the likes of Lee Griffiths, who was at the back post that time. Tom Heaton. His goalkeeper captain role has been exemplary. Charlie Mulgrew, former Aberdeen man. Not too many people know that he started his career off at Aberdeen. Emilio. Scott Brown. Fine challenge there from Fabian Delph. Galloway. Now a chance here for Yannick Bolasie to show his prowess on the left hand side. Good early cross. Balotelli 1-0. Great goal. Great goal from Super Mario, and he's at it again. Bally never stood a chance. Here it is again. Bolasie running down the left hand side, crosses it in, and Balotelli with that magic volley of a right foot. Well, he buries those now in his sleep this season, Balotelli. He's got 15 league goals this season. And if you're adding 6 goals in the Champions League, that's a grand total of 21 goals he's put in this season. A fabulous return from a guy who cost nothing to bring him from Liverpool. Just almost 100 grand's worth of wage. Quarter of an hour gone. Celtic 0, Burnley 1. And here to come Burnley again on the attack. That was intended for Balotelli, but it was too far behind him. And in the end, Will Hughes almost got to it. So that early promise from Celtic has, well, it's gone down to Swanee, if you like. Dyer. Galloway. Now Balassi. Oh, this is good keeping a possession here. Balotelli! Oh, he's hit the post. And Boyetta gets the rebound away. Should have been 2-0 really. The build-up play deserved more than what it in the end got from Burnley's point of view, but they could be in trouble here as Borikita goes forward for the hoops. Emilio back to Borgarita. Easy to put Tom Heat in mind. Oh, his throw out. Well, he was a bit lucky there, Galloway. Seemed to ricochet and bounce into the path of Balotelli. That's offside against Ings. So even if it did go in the back of the net, the goal would not count. As you can see, just straight offside there at the crucial moment. So a 3 kick to Celtic. We trail by 1-0. And Ambrose will take the 3 kick. Dyer jumping with Lee Griffiths and winning the battle. Hughes. Balotelli, Delph rather. On to Ings. Balotelli waiting in the centre. Ings has ball in. He tried to play it back to Fabian Delph, or chip it back to Fabian Delph, as it turned out. Johansson. That's out. Delph has lost it. Brown is intercepted. Lustig. Charlie Mulgrew. Griffiths dispossessed by Hughes. Redmond. Delph. Oh, what about that for a run? And Ings is onside. And around the goalkeeper he goes, and he makes it there. Makes it 2. 10 minutes to go to half time, and Burnley now are going to finish top of their Champions League group without any doubt at all now. Goalkeeper made the fatal error of going in feet first, and Ings flew past him, and even though the angle was down on him, he slid the ball in from a little bit of an acute angle. But Barley will be disappointed that he should have really gone with the hands and not with the feet, because that's what's cost him another goal. Celtic 0, Burnley 2, and England to triumphing over Scotland once again. It's the English champions 2, the Scottish champions 0. Lustig. Armstrong. That's a good cross. Griffiths! Well, he's got a corner out of it, Lee Griffiths. So the goal again from Danny Ings. See, Bally makes the mistake there. We're going with his feet, not with his arms. In the end, that's what cost him. Here comes the corner. Galloway taking no chances again. Ambrose was there. Lurking inside the 6-yard box. Over there, top from Borgarita. Not trouble in eating at all. 60,000 here at Celtic Park tonight. 3,500 hearty souls have travelled up in the appalling weather here up to Glasgow from Lancashire. They've been well rewarded with their travelling at the moment. Balassi. Can Balotelli get there? Off the post, and Bally somehow kept it out. He didn't cross the line, I don't think. Charlie Mulgrew. Armstrong. Galloway. Lustig got it away. I'm just trying to think, did he use goal line technology in the Champions League? I'm not sure, but half time is gone anyway. The referee from France blows for half time. And Balotelli and Ings are up to their old scoring tricks once again. 1 goal apiece, and Burnley well in touch now with qualifying for the knockout round. Well, welcome back. Some changes at half time. Dirk Boquerita is off and Ryan Christie's on. As with Burnley, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Mario Bentham and Dwight Gale on for Fabian Dell, Danny Ings and Will Hughes respectively. They've got some big games coming up, Burnley. West Ham on Saturday, and then a week tonight, the Capital One quarter final against Leicester. And then Derby, Man City, Southampton on Christmas Day, and Manchester United completing the month worth of fixtures for them. Here's Dwight Gale. Gale! Good save by Bailey. And Bailey just putting that behind for the corner. Won't be a familiar name to football world at large. Certainly in a lot of Scotland he will be, as this corner comes in from Balotelli, very deep one, and it was Dyer who got up, but Lustig got the final touch. Dyer's throw, Armstrong cuts it out. Galloway, I think he was shaping up to have a shot, but Charlie Mulgrew sorted that. Johansson, good tackle. Oh, I thought that was a good tackle. The Celtic fans want retribution, they want further punishment for Shawcross. And it looks as if their wish is going to come true. No, it's not. That's what we've got coming up in the next episode. Highlights of that game, along with the Leicester Cup tie. 10 minutes gone in the second half then. A free kick. Bit of a controversial one. And a goal kick. Lustig got the header on, or flicked it on. To give him his full name, the goalkeeper, Logan Bailey. It's just one of his saves, and that's a good save to deny Balotelli. And he got it after the ball had hit the post, and somehow Bailey was able to grab it on the line. Armstrong. Galloway pinches it off him, but at the expense of a corner. Mulgrew takes, and Trippier's back header. Shawcross can get it away. And Trippier has found Ings. Found Gale rather. He's found Balotelli. Here comes the magician from Italy. Good save by Bailey. Well, he's kept Celtic in at 2-0. Oh, and he's in an unorthodox save. He's made 1 or 2 unorthodox goalkeeping moves tonight. It's a corner kick. Balotelli's been told by Ruben Loftus-Cheek to get up into the penalty area. Good header, but over. Ryan Shawcross winning the header, but a header that was too high. Celtic 0, Burnley 2 then. Is the current score here. Armstrong. Still Armstrong. Good cross. Oh, it's in! Johansson. Celtic have a way back into the game. And it's not all over yet. It was a good move out from Celtic and a good cross, and it caught the defence square. And Johansson from 6 yards nods it past Tom Eaton, who didn't have a chance. And Celtic are back in business. Well, they may be praying for pride, Celtic, but you bet they want to win for obvious reasons. England-Scotland rivalry and all that type of thing. Celtic 1, Burnley 2. Good game here at Celtic Park. Redmond to Gale. Gale's shot. And that will fall for Barley. Oh, whoa, and him and the goalkeeper and Ambrose almost got into each other's trouble there. Johansson, the goal scorer. Celtic have looked very much an improved side. That's just over hit. Lee Griffiths was waiting in intent in the middle, but Johansson, if he'd have played a much less harder ball there. Celtic might have been in there for a good opportunity. Loftus-Cheek flicking it on, but Mulgrew is there for Celtic. Ambrose. Put one out of play. Celtic have got the bit between their teeth here. They're looking to finish this Champions League campaign on a real high. Only 1 point from 5 games so far. Makes the pressing reading for the Celtic supporters. And they're giving it a good go against the English champions tonight. Emilio. Brown. Emilio. A well played Trippier. Brown though. Armstrong. Good play. Oh, Ambrose further forward by the penalty spot. He should have hit the target from there. Unmarked as well. Oh, he knows that was a good chance. Gary Mackay-Steven places Charlie Mulgrew. Gary Mackay-Steven, of course, signed from Dundee United. That's where he made his name up here, north of the border. With several English clubs as well before he went to Celtic. Here's Trippier. It's a throw, I think. Trippier finding Bentaleb. Bentaleb, deflection, Gale shot. Now what's the referee giving here? Offside, is it? Let's have a look at it again. Yep, offside it is. Given away. Up his cheek. Dwight Gale, free. Burnley will go and stay top of the group. They're going to be group winners now. It all depends on what's happening in the other game, really, between Bayern Munich and Porto, who finishes runners-up, but that rubber stamps Burnley's passage to the last 16 as group winners. And Dwight Gale with a sure shot, and Bali got nowhere near it. Celtic 1, Burnley 3. But the scoreline does not tell the story of the match. Because Celtic were much more worthy than the 1 goal they've scored, and their goalkeepers produced heroics. And Celtic's attacks have been nothing short of remarkable, really. They have forced Eaton into 2 or 3 saves and have scored a very good goal themselves. So Celtic, even though they're losing here by 3 goals to 1, should not be disgraced at all. Here's Ambrose. Oh, they nearly had a second. Offside though. Was already given. And I think it was I think it might have been Brown who was offside. At least Ronnie Dyer can concentrate on retaining the Scottish Premiership title, which they wanting to render style last season. Gale, Balotelli, doesn't matter. Whistle goes, but what a great performance from Burnley. Professional performance more from Burnley, but Celtic put in a very brave display, and 3-1 really doesn't do anyone justice. Celtic played a lot better than the scoreline suggested. They pulled one back through Johansson after Danny Ings and Balotelli put Burnley 2 ahead at half-time. Dwight Gale made absolute near the end, but Celtic can be very pleased with their display tonight as they bow to Europe. As for Burnley, they march on to the last 16, where a plum draw will surely await. Final score: Celtic 1, Burnley 3. Well, that's it from us. It's been a remarkable episode. Stay tuned for the next episode where we take on West Ham and Leicester. West Ham in the league, and then the Capital One quarter-finals where we play and Leicester City. Both games being played at Turf Moor, so be sure to join us for them if you can. Until then, have a good evening, take care, and we'll see you on Saturday as we take on West Ham, and then next midweek and also against Leicester. Till then, take